The Elder Scrolls Blades reminds me more of Final Fantasy: My Life as a King. My favorite game on the Nintendo Wii, and by far the game that I spent the most time playing on that console, was a little-known game called Final Fantasy: My Life as a King. Part of the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles continuity made especially for Nintendo consoles in this era, it was a drastically different kind of game than the multiplayer dungeon-diving adventures of the other Crystal Chronicles titles. Rather, this spin-off of a spin-off is very explicitly a town-building game. In the Elder Scrolls Blades, you play as one of the legendary Blades, the weirdly samurai-themed defenders of the bloodline of the royal family of Tiber Septim, the Dragonborn. The game initially presents itself as a simplified dungeon-diving adventure game. From a first-person perspective, you do battle by trying to chain left and right swings, blocking with your shield, and using both magic and special moves to overcome your enemies. The combat is something like a rock-paper-scissors game. Shield beats swings, magic and abilities beat shields, and swings can attack through lengthy magic. To my surprise, however, when we leave the tutorial dungeon, the game becomes a town-building game. The main goal of the dungeon diving is to collect resources to repair and decorate the town. Like in Final Fantasy: My Life as a King, the player gets to claim ownership over designing how the town is rebuilt. Sadly, unlike Final Fantasy, the player spends most of their time engaging with the extremely diminished Skyrim combat and reused assets than with the far more engaging town-building progress system. Bethesda Games is no stranger to encouraging this kind of gameplay. From the Hearthstone DLC for Skyrim to settlement building in Fallout 4 and even the Fallout Shelter mobile game, yet all of the examples, the Elder Scrolls Blades included, end up feeling like mini-games, side content to a larger whole. The Elder Scrolls Blades often feels like two mini-games joined at the hip rather than one full vision. In my opinion, this is because the Elder Scrolls Blades concept was originally that of a SimCity, a municipal management simulator that could not fully commit to that idea. It had to let the player be the hero who goes out and saves the town. In pursuing the fantasy of a Mary Sue or Gary Stu, they failed to wholly embrace the engagement of creating a well-oiled machine and aesthetically pleasing systems. In Final Fantasy: My Life as a King, you play every role that the main character of the Elder Scrolls Blades plays, except that of the adventurer. Systems build upon themselves to allow you to strengthen adventurers as they seek to defeat the Dark Lord. The wealthier, happier, and better your city-state, the better equipped your adventurers will be to save the world. You do not have to be the hero that saves the world. There is joy in being the place to which the heroes come home. Stay true.